Hello. Hi. So I would like to start this off. I fucked up, you know? This is already kind of a shitty video. It's pretty low effort and yeah, I I did not have the time to do it last week, and then I come back, I mess up the schedule on the second fucking day I try to do it. And then like the third day it comes with the lowest effort thing. So yeah, I'm doing a tier list because I don't like effort. But don't worry, it's still better than reaction content. So give me some slack, yeah? I mean, I could be Sniper Wolf. Honestly, that would be so much worse. Well, I gotta adjust this frame. I don't do window capture very much. This is not ideal. Hold on. Alright, I'm already messing up. Okay, so let's do this. Let's try not to, you're gonna suffer from my shitty opinions on the internet, and, yeah, that's about it. Okay, so this is only pre-hard mode for, a couple reasons. One, it would be really fucking long if I, talked about every boss that I've done so far. Two, I haven't done every boss in the game, so naturally, pre-hard mode only. Alright, so we should start ourselves off with King Slime. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm gonna be biased as shit. Let's just be very clear. I'm gonna be very biased. But I'll try to lay them out. One, I have been very clear. I have progression skipped a lot. And, yeah, the biggest example in pre-hardmode would probably be King Slime. But, anyway, I'm gonna be rating it off of difficulty, where there's like a sweet spot, like really easy bosses I don't like, really hard bosses. There are no super hard unfair bosses in pre-hard mode though, so it's fine. That doesn't matter. And then there's how unique they are, like does it feel like another boss again? And then like the visual appeal. So let's start with King Slime. I had the Old Lord's Oath Sword by now. I just dashed into it a couple times, it fucking exploded. Therefore, in my unbiased opinion, C tier. It's kind of mid, but I do think the ninja jumping out was kind of cool, so yeah. Next, let's move on to the Eye of Cthulhu. Is that the Eye of Cthulhu? Or is that Spasmatism? Huh. Oh no, this is the Eye of Cthulhu. Okay, here we go. Eye of Cthulhu. It was cool. I do like that it doesn't feel like you need Hermes boots to fight it, because you can actually do it with a gravitation potion, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I'm just not gonna put this on there. It's the same boss. Who gives a shit? I've talked about the whole thing anyway. So I'm gonna say a solid B. It wasn't super hard though, and that's really what's dragging it down. It was kind of easy. Desert Scourge. I had the Blood Butcherer by now. It fucking died. So B tier. Now we have let's do, how about Queen Bee? Yes. Queen Bee was it felt like it had an attack that reminded me of Supreme Calamitous in Revengeance and Death Mode, so that was pretty cool. But honestly, not the most memorable. There was just that one cool attack, and then it was cool, and it was pretty hard. So I'm gonna put it at a solid B tier. It just wasn't unique enough, I think. Deerclops. I did this one after all the mech bosses, so in my unbiased opinion, D tier. I'm gonna get cancelled for this. Wait, these are different? These are literally the same boss. I don't care. Yo, I'm just gonna write this one. Okay. Next, we have Slime God. Yeah. This boss was really fucking easy. I'll give you a little bit of an idea. Slime God is normally meant to be fought right before the Wall of Flesh. You get your Statogel stuff, and then you fight the Wall of Flesh with it. We were struggling against Skeletron a couple times, and my friend was like, you know what, I'm just gonna summon Slime God, fuck you. And he did. And we beat it first try. None of us dying. Without knowing what to expect. Pre-Skeletron. This was a joke boss. I did not like it very much. It's gonna go into D tier. Better than Deerclops though, in my unbiased opinion. Because at least there was a risk of me dying here. If I'm post-Mac boss, there's no risk for Deer Mobs. Moving on. I did the Crimson, not gonna rate the Corruption. Actually, I need a new tier. I'm not very good at making tier lists. How do I do this? Here we go. Didn't fight plus L tier. There you go. Hive Mind. Yeah, that it goes there. I don't. Torch God goes there. Wait. Yeah, Torch God. Torch God's Pre-Hardmode, right? And Eater of Worlds goes there. Perforators. No, Brain of Cthulhu. I would love to rate this one. You know, I would love to. But I don't know what the fuck was happening that whole fight. Like, to be completely honest, it was really fucking weird. Like, he's just making random he's doing spinning in circles. I get hit by these random Ichor bullets, which are basically invisible, which I did not like, and I just didn't know what was happening. It wasn't that hard, but it took, it took like 3 attempts. I still do not know what the fuck was going on that whole fight, or at any of those 3 fights. So, C tier, pretty mid. Perforators. It was hard and it was cool. I don't have anything else to say about it. It wasn't the hardest, but for pre-Hardmode, pretty hard, pretty cool. So this is gonna be the first. No, it's not. It's gonna be high B. There we go. Moving on, we have Skeletron. This is probably the hardest pre-Hardmode boss, in the Infernum mode. It took many attempts, about 20 for my friend and I. Actually, I think it was about 15. Whatever. Who cares? It was hard. And remember, we had Statagel gear for this now at that point. And we still struggled so many times. The boss most of the attacks are fair. They're just hard to dodge. It makes you feel like you're playing Toho. And then there's one that I really fucking hate, because you have to basically react perfectly and walk in a direction, because if you dash, you will not land in the right spot, you will die. If you walk and you react just a little too late, you will not land in the right spot and die. It's just not a fair attack. I don't like it. But generally, it's a good and unique boss. A tier. Oh, I forgot to mention about Slime God. Yeah, its final phase just feels like Skeletron, but more of a joke, so clearly there's also some lacking originality in Slime God. I don't like that boss. Moving on, we have the Giant Clam. This boss was really fucking hard. I don't know why. I just do not know. I can't explain it. But it was a bullet hell, and it was pretty fucking hard. You know, in the middle of my Infernum run, when my friend was out busy, I fought the Giant Clam in Revengeance on a different world, with a way worse gear. It was a joke. It just occasionally slammed down. That's about it. But in Infernum, oh, it's just another bullet hell. Every boss here is a bullet hell, by the way. I swear, they can't not make a bullet hell. It's kind of sad, actually. But you know what? This boss is hard, and it was actually pretty cool if you had a Flipper Potion. If you didn't, you would have suffered. High B. Wall of Flesh. It was fair. We just underprepared for it, so we did not enjoy it. Therefore, low C. Unbiased opinion, by the way, completely unbiased. Moving on, we have Crabulon. To be honest, we were overgeared. We were very overgeared, and we completely fucking demolished it. I believe we did this after Skeletron, which was also after Slime God. It was the boss we fought right before Queen Bee, I believe. So, we completely fucking mopped it. Therefore, it was too easy for me. You know, we were just too good at the game at this point. You know, it just takes a lot of skill to be completely overgeared, of course. So anyway, yeah, low C. And that, I changed my mind. Wall of Flesh, it was a hard fight, and it was fair. Sure, and I just don't want to be that biased, okay? So it goes in A, Skeletron goes in S. I think that about does it. So, there's a tier list of my very unbiased take of this. Oh wait, hold on. There's one last adjustment I have to make. Perfect. Now, this is the tier list so far. I will update this when I do a hard mode version, and then we'll do a post Moon Lord. It's a 3-parter. Gotta get those mid rolls. Wait, that's a joke. I'm not monetized. Wait, no, don't click off. No, it's a joke. No, 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 no.